Marcos legacy, Philippines Golden Age era. The strongman and considered the best leader in Asian continent, Ferdinand Edrelin Marcos issued Proclamation 1081 which placed the entire country under martial law. The communists and Marcos haters on what they call the dark pages of history. The leftists taken all the possible opportunity and exploit the situation. The exaggeration of democracy, human rights and alleged atrocities. History can't deny the remarkable performance and glorious achievements of the Marcos era. However, he is healed to those who envy his ingenuity, vision and foresight and to those who take revenge and hatred. During his time, he faced lot of obstacle and enemies, but he stand alone to do what is right for the country and his people. History tells us that Marcos was not only facing the threat of communism, the envy of the Liberal Party opposition Labour Academe, the church and in parliament where legislators and their sympathizers. He was also facing the rebellious separatist movement of the Muslims in Mindanao. Mao Zedong inspired communists all over Asia. No one knows, if not the martial law, what could have happened to the country. Disastrous, chaotic and anarchist. The Supreme Court upheld martial law because it was allowed to suppress rebellion. It's essential and to save the country and public security. People always forget the glorious projects and massive infrastructure of Marcos regime. Some of the many projects are the North and South Expressways, the Marcos Highway to Baguio, and the Marcos-Maharlika Highway that extends from Leyte to Luzon and many more. Academe considered Marcos was the most brilliant and brave among all the presidents in Philippines and Asia. Time and history will vindicate his vision and foresight, especially in lawmaking. Generations freed from the ugly blemishes of hate, vengeance and prejudice will look more kindly and with gratitude on his achievements and contributions to the nation. Marcos haters and power hungry to the throne, they distort and revise history to mean the 1986 EDSA People Power Revolution. How will be a revolution when happened only in EDSA, Quezon City, not even participated majority of the masses? As a shady and shallow series of EDSA commemorative celebrations. Really, is there anything to celebrate and commemorate? EDSA 1 was nothing but only a change of regime and a president. The worst part was when Cory Aquino was the icon of democracy. And portrayed Marcos the corrupt and evil. She was not even at EDSA, she was hiding at the Pink Sisters convent and went only as far as the corner of EDSA and Ortigas Avenue. In fact, Cory Aquino's presidency was hounded by 9 repeatedly coup attempts. Marcos era is the yearn for golden age of Marcos. Current President Duterte could learn so much from Marcos regime. Many repeating an alleged ouster plan, the Magdalo Group, the Liberal Party, the international pressure and his critics. Marcos revolutionized the economy and infrastructure all over the country, never seen in Asia that time. The creation of solid infrastructures nationwide, such as the North Luzon Expressway and the Maharlika Highway and many infrastructure renaissance. After from the devastated World War II, almost 90% of the capital, Manila is ruined into ashes. Marcos bared plans for the country's economic development, including an aggressive infrastructure program encompassing a nationwide network of roads and bridges, dams and power plants, hospitals and institutions, and infrastructure that still stand today. Many health center built all across Manila, like the Philippine Heart Center, National Kidney and Transplant Institute and Lung Center of the Philippines. State colleges and universities, such as Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University, Bicol University and Cagayan State University, San Juanico Bridge, Mactan Mandao Bridge, Tiwa Geothermal Power Plant, Pantabangan Hydroelectric Power Plant and the Bliss Housing Projects. The Marcos administration also promoted Filipino culture and put up sites showcasing the rich Filipino heritage, including the Philippine International Convention Center, Cultural Center of the Philippines, Folk Arts Theater, Film Center of the Philippines, National Arts Center in Makiling, Nayong Filipino and People's Park in the Sky in Tagaytay. The National Manpower and Youth Council for Young Aspiring Generation, called TESDA or Technical Education and Skills Development Authority. Presidential Decree 27, which called for the emancipation of tenants from the bondage of the soil, was also among his notable contributions to social justice. To free slave-like farmers from their master-owner or called haciendero, greedy haciendero who ruthlessly exploited the farmer or peasants. In the field of diplomacy, Marcos initiated the formation of ASEAN in 1966 together with the heads of state of Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand and Singapore, that has since grown to 10 member states. Marcos declared martial law in 1972 to contain the growing communist insurgency and to usher in a new society, founded on his vision of a new social order marked by economic, political and social reforms. The new society, he referred to it as a movement aimed at liberating the Filipino people from poverty, oppression and slavery. Hit like and subscribe for upcoming Imeldific videos. Visit our official site imeldific.net.